And I'll just start with where I left off. um, Wherefore, putting away lying, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 25, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. And look at verse 27. Seeking who, now I'm going back, seeking, the devil goes about as a roaring lion seeking who he may devour. So this is telling you, verse 27 of Ephesians 4, neither give place to the devil, or don't give him ability to devour you. So let him steal no more. Let him that stole, and see, this is telling you when he says, verse 25, wherefore putting away lying, speak every man truth. Okay, you replace truth with a lie. You replace steal stealing with don't not stealing anymore, but and look at this, but rather let him labor. One thing about one of the things about sin is when they say renew your mind, you you know how if you do something, you could be thinking about something, but then you start you know uh, doing something, and you so get so caught up in uh, like the work you're doing now that it completely takes your mind away from that other thing. So it said, still let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the things which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth. So he said, go from having stolen to being one that uh, labor, working with his hands the thing that which is good. So stealing was a bad thing. So now you 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 get to work on doing what is good to take your desire and mind away from the bad thing that you have done, and you replace that with, now give to him that needeth. So you were stealing from someone that you was taking away what they needed, but now you giving to those that needeth. Okay, verse 29 of Ephesians 4, let no corrupt communications proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying. So see, it's telling you, replace a godly, replace an ungodly attribute with a godly attribute. And see, it's like I said, the New Testament, especially um, uh, I'm say Romans through maybe up into the Johns, maybe right before Revelations. These are teaching you progressive growth in progressive spiritual growth. And this here, like I said, it's showing you, it's telling you, replace ungodliness with godliness. And going back to verse 23, renew and and it says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Now, be renewed, that's uh you allowing the word of God. Now, it I'm trying to say, it's not an automatic thing. It's something that you uh have to on purpose do. Just like, going back to Jesus saying, unless you take up your cross daily. Uh, let me show you something. Delight yourself. Let me show you that. Okay, Psalms 37:4. Now, uh, be renewed in the spirit of your mind is it is allowing it to be done. But Psalms 37:4 says, the delight thyself also in the Lord. Delight thyself. Let me see what this New King James Version says. Now, okay, just say delight yourself, which is thyself, Old English thyself. But it's saying delight yourself. Read it like that. Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. And look at verse 5. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust also. Okay, and when we talked about, I'm going to talk about faith in a little while, but commit your way to the Lord. Also trust in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring it to pass. Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. So, this is like saying, and this is Psalms, the Old Testament, long time, but well, okay, we just deal with that later. But delight yourself on purpose. See, delight yourself on purpose. So in order to allow the word of God to be what renews your mind, you have to on purpose delight yourself. And see, when you learn pretty well, I'm pretty sure, as before you got saved, how when you delighted yourself in something, you wanted to stay there. See, when you delighted yourself in something, you wanted to stay there. You wanted to well, that's all I can really think of, is the fact that you wanted to you wanted you just wanted to stay there. You wanted to you most likely want to and listen to this, build your life around what you delight yourself in. You want to wow. Well, just think about that. That's where you wanted to stay. That's what you wanted to really build your life around. There's never, and there's never enough time with something that you delight yourself in. Just like how I'm running out of time. So, well, I'll just come back with that.